my family single-handedly screwed up the American church. So, you can relax. It's not your fault. It's us. I use this analogy a lot. We'll be in football season here in another month. We're already in sports that have half times, right? We don't play games so we can have halftime. We have halftime so we can play better games. Now, no team comes out of halftime saying, we don't really care what the score is. You should have been at our halftime. It was spectacular. Coaches in a 6-week series, on stuff, and the music was incredible. And and you get where I'm going with this. See, life is the game. Our church experience is halftime. It's to help us play the game. How silly would it be to think the scorecard should be wrapped down to how halftime's going? I'm really not here to talk with you or to share with you about what's next. I'm more concerned about what's new. Because you see, I think that's where God lives. Every generation needs its own dry ground crossing. You really can't, we can sing about faith of our fathers and mothers and, grandparents' day or whatever we make the hymn say. But, you can't really borrow somebody else's faith. It's the digital revolution, where that information then becomes digitized. And we're about 5-6 decades in, we're really early, but wow, is it happening fast. What we are able to do now through digital, bottom line, is mass customize, not just mass standardize. Bible sales are up 25%. Bible reading is up about the same amount. People aren't just buying Bibles to put them on the shelf. People are buying Bibles now to read. Those younger folks that we thought, they're so are you kidding? In colleges right now, there are mass evangelism events, mass baptisms. Do you know how often he talks about the kingdom of God? Kingdom of heaven. It's over 90 times. He mentions church once, and it's when he established it. So the church is supposed to point people to the kingdom. The point of the church is the kingdom, not the other way around. But life as God intends is his kingdom wish. And that means not just spiritually, but I'm talking about economically, physically, emotionally, relationally, psychologically, the whole picture of humankind. So to shift a culture, there are 4 significant elements that have to change. We have to change the story, stewardship, structure, scorecard. In America, there is still a high God consciousness. Now, I mention this because a lot of church people think, well, if they're not interested in coming to church, it can't be serious. Wrong. The robust conversation is happening in the streets. Words of hope are medicinal. Now, I never wake up saying, I'm so thrilled I get to go to Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson International Airport. The airport has an important role. By the way, if it doesn't fulfill its role, I don't get to where I'm going. They think they're winning when all the planes are on the ground close to the hub and the concourse is full of people. When all the planes are on the ground and close to the hub and the concourse is full of people, you got a bunch of mad people. They're not happy because they ain't getting to where they want to go. Because the airport was never supposed to be the destination. See, the church was never designed to be the destination. In evangelism now, it's not how we're separated, it's how we connect. The real scorecard is how are people living the life that God intends.